Hey guys, so I've really been struggling with what I wanted my first video to actually be about. I know there are a lot of issues that need to be addressed, and there are also a lot that I just love to talk about. So I finally decided that I wanted to talk about self-love, because I know that self-love is hard for a lot of people to accomplish, and it was one of the biggest steps for me. When I was able to finally say that I loved who I am as a person, a lot of things in my life changed. And we don't realize, we've heard our whole life that you can't love someone until you first love yourself. But we don't really realize what that means. You don't understand how detrimental you are to other people until you love yourself. Because we put so much into other people to validate us, to make us feel pretty, to tell us that we're good people, to tell us that we're okay, the things that we're doing are okay. And we can't put that on someone else, because we wouldn't want someone to put that on us. We put so much need into friends and relationships and family that we drain those relationships that we have with those people. And to the point that people eventually just don't want to be around us. So self-love is one of the biggest steps that you have to take in finding happiness within yourself. And it's also one of the most difficult, because you really have to take a deep look in the mirror at who you are as a person. Not what you look like, but who you are. And I'm telling y'all, there was a long time of my life that I hated looking in the mirror. I would walk by mirrors with my eyes closed sometimes, because I hated the person that I saw, inside and out. I was absolutely disgusted with myself. And I didn't even realize it until I got out of it. I didn't realize what I was doing to myself and to the people around me, because I was so full of anger and jealousy and resentment. And I didn't realize how I was tearing other people down who were there for me and trying to help me. And I can't even tell you really what I was angry or jealous or resentful of at this point, because I don't know. I just hated everything. I hated life. And for most people who don't have self-love, that's how you feel. You are constantly wishing that you were someone else, constantly wishing you look like someone else, or you had the things that someone else has. And that's not a way to live. Part of self-love is accepting who you are as a person inside and out, but also where you're at in your life. You cannot continue to compare yourself to your neighbor or to your sister or your brother or your cousin or your friend, because you're slowly creating a hate for them that you don't even realize you're doing. And you're destroying the relationship you have with them without even knowing that you're doing it. So the first step in self-love is accepting who you are, holding that mirror up, looking at the person that you've been, the things that you've done, and saying, this is me. And accepting that you've made these choices, that you've done these things, but then saying that you're no longer going to do that. And you have to make a conscious decision every day to not do that. You have to get up every day and make a conscious choice to be nice to people, to do good things for people, to not hate someone for having something that you don't have. And it's something that you really have to work at, even now, because it is so easy to get caught up in the world. It is so easy to get caught up in chasing after the Joneses, because you see other people that have things, and you don't even realize that you do it sometimes, but you wish that you had those things. And there's a reason why we all are at the point in our lives that we're at. So you can't compare yourself to your friend just because y'all went to school together, you're the same age, and your friend has more things than you do. There's a reason why you don't have those things. And you have to accept that this is where you're at in your life, and you have to work toward your goals. You make small goals each day and you celebrate those victories, but you also have to do nice things along the way, because that's really going to be what rewards you in the end. Maybe not in the way that you want it to right now, but you will be rewarded in a way that you never dreamed of. And you're going to be amazed at all of the good things this life has to offer when you stop looking at all the things that you don't have and you start boasting in the things that you do. You're going to realize that you are blessed. You are so beyond blessed with what you do have. Self-love isn't just about accepting what you look like. It's about accepting your life for what it is. You have to understand that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You may not be someone's cup of tea, but you're going to be someone else's. Somebody's going to think you're beautiful, even if this person doesn't. And you may not be able to get along with a certain person in your life. Not everybody's going to like you. And that was a really hard thing for me to accept, because I love being liked by people. But not everybody likes me. Not everybody thinks the way I do. Not everybody likes the things that I do. And so I had to accept that there were going to be people along my path that were just not going to like me. They were not going to agree with me. And you can still be nice to those people. You can still get along with them. You can still be around them. You don't have to socialize with them more than you're required to. You don't have to be best friends with them. You don't have to bring them into your circle and have them a part of your everyday life. But you can still be nice. And being nice is a big thing in finding self-love, because when you can be nice to someone that you don't like, it's going to make you feel really good about who you are as a person. When you don't have to fight with people every day, it's going to make you feel really good. And when you realize that who you are is enough, that who you are is okay, that who you are is a wonderful person, although everybody may not think so, your life will change so much. The biggest impact on myself for self-love was I had to make a conscious choice to stop being around people who couldn't accept me. And that was really hard, because 95% of the people in my life were constantly telling me that I needed to do better, that I needed more, that I needed to look differently or dress differently. And cutting those people out of my life was really hard for me, because that was my life. It was the friends that I had, the family, the relationships, everybody that I had ever been around. And I had to walk away from that and start over. But then I found a place that was my home away from home. I found people who really thought that I was a good person. I found people who, instead of tearing me down behind my back, they built me up. I found people who, every time they saw me, they said something positive to me. And that's going to make a huge impact on your life, on where you're going, on how you feel about yourself, is the people that you choose to surround yourself with. And I know that it's hard, but sometimes you really just have to walk away from people who are damaging to you, to your self-esteem, to your mind. And you have to choose to surround yourself with people who support you, people who boast in your victories with you, people who don't get angry when you succeed. They rejoice, and they don't have to stand beside you. They're okay standing behind you and supporting you that way. Those are the people that we need in our lives. And when you surround yourself with people like that, it's really going to help change who you are and how you view life. So self-love is acceptance. It is removal of anything negative in your life, anything that is not adding to your life. And that can be a person, that can be a place, that can be a thing, anything that you feel is taking away from you or draining you. And it is finding those people who are going to stand with you, because that's a big deal. And it doesn't have to be people that you go out with every weekend. It doesn't have to be people that you want to talk to all the time, but it's people that you come in contact with that are going to bring positivity to your life, because we all could use more positivity, more light in our life. So go find people like that and work on accepting who you are, because when you fully accept who you are as a person and you learn to love yourself, your whole life's going to change. You're going to learn what you'll accept from other people, and you're going to stop letting people and things tear you down, because you're going to know what you're worth, and you're going to respect yourself, and you're going to expect more from other people. So that's what I have for today. Y'all tell me what you think, and please continue to share it with your friends. I'm amazed at the love and support that I've gotten this far, and I'm just asking for more. So please continue to share my videos, and like and ask your friends to like my page. And y'all guys, you're great. You don't understand how amazing y'all are at this point. So thanks, y'all, and stay warm in this snowy weather. Bye, y'all.